So when it was said that we're having an all-star season, we knew that this housemates, plus the fact that they were paid monies to come here back to the show, we just knew that each and every one of them were going to have some sense of pride and entitlement. But one thing we didn't expect was that the ones who claim to be the wisest or the most experienced have lost their home training. And that's what I'm going to be relaying to you on this particular video. I'm going to relate to you the very shortest diary session of the history where Venita insulted and disrespected Big Brother. We had the one of Pere where he was defending himself and calling other housemates pigs and swines. And then we have the fact that Seyi is in trouble because immediately he's done with the show, he is going to face the jury, a real court, as Kidwaya'S mom is suing him to court for a lot of things, for threatening her son. Now, of course, this and more I'm going to relate to you in this particular video. So please watch this video till the end. If you're new to my channel or you're an old member but you've not subscribed, please click on the subscription button, click on the bell button beside for notification on every post I make. Share comments down below and also share this video. This might be something minute for you, but it means a lot to me and I'll be deeply grateful. Now let's get right into the video. So Pere had his diary session. Of course, starting with Pere's diary session, we see that Pere was defending himself, explaining how everything's transpired when it came to the Ilebaye issue. According to him, he had a conversation with Kidwaya'S and a few other guys, and this was where Kidwaya'S was trying to defend himself on what actually happened in the arena and trying to vindicate himself. But then Pere only contributed and said, you know what, at this point we need to let the weakness of people be their downfall. Like for Ilebaye, she has a loud mouth, she cannot control her mouth. So instead of holding her back or doing things to restrict her from, blotting out and going all berserk, we should let her make the first move and push herself to leave the competition. He went on to say that there was no way, he indicated, that anybody should trash Ilebaye's things, that what Ike did was a different agenda and it was cruel. But then he went on to respond to Big Brother's question as to what was the lesson he had learned in the Big Brother house so far, and he responded that don't give your pearls to pigs or swines. And I was like, what the hell? Big Brother had to tell him to actually choose his words wisely, because he obviously was saying that, he wasn't referring to the housemates as pigs, but that was exactly what he was doing. Moving on from that, and then we see that immediately after Pere, Big Brother called Venita into the diary room. Typical of this particular female housemate who would go and get their face beat, dress up well, and just quickly freshen up before they quickly go there. Although Big Brother had complained that they should stop delaying whenever he calls them to the diary session. But this one was rather a petty thing, as Venita went into the diary session and sat down, crossed her leg in a very rather saucy way. Like you could see the reaction and the way she was moving and chewing the gum nonchalantly, and then she was like, Big Brother, I hope you're okay now, or I hope you're good now. And I'm like, what is that? Big Brother had to caution her and was like, choose your words wisely. And she was like, okay, after all, there was no party last night. Now, you guys remember that it was only one or two ladies that made it into the party room yesterday after Big Brother had warned them that their time was over. And then Adekunle was the only guy who wasn't able to go to the party because he was waiting for Venita, who had told Big Brother, beg, yeah, beg. When Big Brother told them there was 2 minutes left. And then she was like, that was what she said, right? There was no party yesterday. Big Brother literally didn't waste time. I don't think Venita spent up to 2 minutes in the diary session. Her session was the shortest in history, but she was rather disrespectful and insultive towards Big Brother. And I'm very sure one way or the other it's going to cause her problems. So as Seyi thinks he's the wisest person in the world, the person with the best moral compass, the one who knows how to raise a family and all the 9 yards, we see that towards the end of yesterday night's chaos, She went to go and meet Kidwaya when he was with Doyin and one other person around the lounge beside the biggest parrot, right? And then, she just came quickly and was like, Kidwaya, I'm here to talk to you and I'm here to kind of warn you that whatever this is, whatever you're plotting against my family, against my guy, my brother, Ike is my brother. I'm just telling you so you know, Ike is my brother, and whatever this plot is, it's not going to work, and I don't care about it, and I want you to stop it. I'm coming to you like a man to man, and I hope we really understand ourselves. I appreciate you. Tell me you appreciate me. Tell me we understand each other, because I don't want anything to start from here. That's one no finish show. Oga of morality, the one and only almighty Seyi, still went to go and meet Kidwaya. And literally, let me be honest, this was the first time I saw Kidwaya could not say anything. Kidwaya was seemingly a bit scared. And then, of course, she met him again beside their room or something around the dressing room. And, she kept warning him again that I really want you to stop this. Whatever this is, there are a few persons who can actually talk to me in this house. He mentioned one girl, indicated Frodd, and a few number of people. He said, and you, Kidwaya, are in that bracket, but I wouldn't like this to cause us any problem. I wouldn't want to be on the opposite of the chessboard with you. Nobody messes with my family. I'm from a different kind of family, so be careful. And I'm like, it don't get to this point. At this point, it was obviously a threat. Every other thing that Seyi has been doing in the house has been going around threatening people, but nobody's really talking about it. And then, of course, Kidwaya, in that same light of love and light and trying to learn to be more calmer, and maybe he was scared, I really don't know. He hugged Seyi and he settled it, right? But that wasn't taken lightly by Kidwaya's family, especially his mom, because his mom has come out to make a public statement. And I mean, she's intentional about it. Kidwaya'S mom took to her Instagram or Twitter page to say, Seyi, whatever your name is called, immediately you're out of that house, I'm going to sue your bloody ass for threatening Kidwaya. Thuggery, stealing, gang violence is not in my son's DNA and can never be. I mean, Kidwaya'S mom has imputed herself in the equation of those people who are disgusted by the guts of Seyi. And I mean, the she, for one, is seemingly going to come all out. And many people have been calling that every brand deal, every movie, everything, that contract that Seyi has at the moment should be stripped from him for especially making sexual harassment support statements and indicating that he was going to hurt somebody on live television, and then also the one of embarrassing somebody's family. And I honestly feel he deserves every energy that's coming at him. And of course, we're expecting that a lot more is going to happen later today, so stick around and I'm going to bring you that update. See ya.